Is Germany's energy crisis really over? How is Germany doing with its super high energy prices this winter? Let's discuss today if there's any improvement going on in the moment, and I want to share with you which aspect of life, of society has seen the biggest impact by these super high energy prices. But before we start, I would like to know, how is the situation like in your country, where you're from? Are the energy prices high as well? Are people struggling with that? Or you don't feel any impact? Let me know in the comments below. That's right, it's me again. I'm Mark, I'm in winterly Germany, and I would like to welcome you all to this update. Wintertime in Germany. If you were a follower of this channel already last year, first of all, you're great. You're awesome. Second of all, you might have seen the video that I have made in China talking about the energy crisis here in Europe and specifically in Germany. Since all of these conflicts throughout the whole world began, the prices for energy in Germany have skyrocketed. It doesn't matter if we're talking about natural gas, oil, electricity, coal, wood, everything got super expensive. Because of this, lots of people were worried. How Germany is going to do? How are they going to survive the winter? As you can see, I'm still here. Germany is still here and doing more or less okay. The prices are going down again, which doesn't mean that it's getting better, but we seem to have found a solution somehow and survived the winter more or less well. However, statistics show that people in Germany are being cautious, are being careful with their energy consumption. It showed that people tend to keep their homes less warm compared to before. For sure, nobody is going to freeze to death or keep their homes really super cold. But compared to before, the people are using the heaters less, are consuming less gas, oil, electricity, and so on for heating, basically. So it is quite obvious to see that people and households with lower incomes did see an impact by the increased energy prices. However, some other data has shown that another area has seen a much more severe impact of the high energy prices, and that is industry, economy, or corporations in general. I think it's quite easy to understand that corporations, businesses operate for profit. They have earnings, they have spendings, and of course, energy is quite a big chunk of these spendings. If energy prices are really high, then companies' profits suffer, maybe even generate losses. This is exactly what is happening in the moment in German industry. Lots of companies are struggling with these high prices, especially the ones who use a lot of energy. Even lots of companies have already decided to drive back their activities here in Germany, move their offices to other countries where there's cheaper electricity and cheaper energy in general. This, of course, creates a huge problem for Germany as a location for businesses, because they would just choose another location which has more favorable environment and policies for them as a location for their headquarters, for investments, for new research development activities, for production sites, and so on. And the thing is that lots of researchers and specialists say that currently they don't see any way how this is improving anytime soon. And of course, this creates a huge issue for Germany as a country, because it has a big impact in the midterm and the long term on the financial, on the economic output and performance of the country. Now, coming back to private people, to families and households, even though lots of people were worried that it's going to create some tough times, but I feel that somehow the families, the people have adopted to the problem and to the situation. I will show you our stock of wood that we have for the winter. It's here. We used a little bit less than a half, I would say, and we have a little bit more over there. So this is one way how people keep their houses warm. They're using more alternative sources of energy. Here, wood, maybe some renewable energies and stuff like that. We have also just recently filled up our oil tank because our house is being heated with oil. All our heaters use oil for central heating, and of course it costs quite a lot of money to fill your tank, but I would say that we're good now for the rest of the winter, even though it has only started a couple of weeks ago. But that's more or less how the families, how the households in Germany deal with this issue. That's already almost it for today's update, but before we finish, I would like to ask you, how bad, how severe do you see the situation here in Germany? And do you have any idea, any suggestion what Germany could do to improve, to get out of this energy crisis? You can let us know in the comments below. Of course, as always, I would like to thank everyone for joining in today, staying until the end, for watching the video. If you liked it, if you think it's interesting, you can support the channel by leaving a like, by following the channel. And, of course, I am looking forward to see you in the next update.